What's up guys, David here and welcome to the 5-day lead gen ecosystem challenge, and today is day 3. So welcome back. The last few days have been a little action packed, okay? We really dived into understanding and building the foundations to what a 10k fitness business really is. By understanding your numbers, it's so much easier for us to get to that 10k mark. It's really easy to understand then how much we need to charge and how many clients we need. Plus, we've also been looking at why you should be really focusing on your profit margins too, by minimizing your outgoings, really understanding how many clients you need to be able to earn the amount that you need to earn. We've showed this picture a few times now over the last 3 days, okay? It's the amount you need or how many clients you need in order to hit that 10k a month fitness business wise. And you can see it's not that difficult, okay? Us at DK9 Fitness, we work at 102 for 99. Or you can see we charge 97, so it's around 102, 103 mark for us to get to 10k. That is it. We work closer to the 15k mark, so that's 150 clients roughly at £97, which takes us to that 15k a month. So getting to 10, 15, 20, whatever it is, you just need to know how many clients you need or how much money you want to charge, and that will tell you the opposite number. So again, screenshot this, do what you need to do, know these numbers. But some of you might have been watching the last 2 days and maybe thought this seems a little bit unrealistic, okay? So profit is one of those things, but it's always going to be changing. So if I was you and you're getting a little bit lost, maybe getting a little bit disheartened by the numbers and these type of things, I really want you to just focus on a few things, okay? To be able to get to that 10k mark, even if your first stage is to get to 5 or to 7 or to 8 or to 9, whatever your first initial goal is, focus on the amount you want to charge, the number of clients you need, work out what that is to get to that 10k, and then once you got to 10k, you can then start reducing maybe some of your outgoings, find other ways to really increase the amount of money you have coming in, so then you can really start to focus on the profit coming into your fitness business. Okay, so online advertising. Yesterday, we looked at 9 different ways that you can advertise your business, from paid to free, okay? So we need to remember one thing when we do all of this. It's all about building an ecosystem. We want as many entry points into your fitness business as possible, because we want to make sure that you're never, ever, ever running out of leads, okay? Or just focusing on one way, and then if that thing goes completely wrong, you're in struggling because you have no other way to generate leads. So we want to make sure your pipeline is always full. So today we're going to look at offline advertising. So we're going to go back in time before the World Wide Web was even a thing, when advertising maybe wasn't as simple. Or was it? Okay, so today we're going to look at 8 ways that you can generate more leads, make more profit by running offline advertising campaigns. Ready? Okay, let's dive in. Step number 1, or option number 1, is run charity events. Now, charity events, we do this all the time at DK9 Fitness. We've just done another one just this last couple of weeks, where we've raised money to buy a defib for the gym and raise money for British Heart Foundation, okay? The previous one, we did it for a mindset charity, and that was over £3,000 as well. So we try and do 2 major charity events every year. And the reason we do this is because it ticks so many boxes. It increases local awareness, okay? You have people who don't know about you, or people in and around the area who are going through an issue, and they see that you're supporting and helping a local area. Clients want to buy in and they want to help promote the event even more. So when a client sees that you're doing such a good thing like this, they feel like they're part of your fitness business even more, part of the community, part of the family, and they're going to help spread the message of this charity event, which has a knock-on effect to bring potentially new clients into your fitness business. It also potentially has media attention, okay? If you can get the story out there, local radio stations, local newspapers, local TV may want to come down and feature your charity event that you're doing. Plus, you can get local businesses to connect and want to take part. Maybe they could donate to the raffle. Maybe they want to donate some sort of charity. Maybe they want to link up and take part in this charity event too. So you're then building local business connections. Plus, it really does build a strong client base. Take me from that, okay? This is true. We did that 24-hour challenge. All the clients loved it so much that they just haven't left, and we've been through 2 lockdowns since we've done that, okay? So if you're running a charity event, it ticks so many boxes. It ticks all these boxes. That's going to benefit your business. Plus, like it says at the bottom there, you're doing something good for your local area. So make sure, if you can, try and do at least one charity event every single year. Number 2, reactivation, okay? So if someone's been gone for a while, okay, then you need to put this into your ecosystem. So each and every month, you need to go back and look at the 3 months previous for the people that have left. So let's say it's March now. You want to go back to January, find everybody that left in January, check in and give them some sort of offer. Remember, these people, they already know you. Maybe they've got maybe they've got good success with you before. Maybe they just loved coming to the studio, but something changed in their life, okay? Go check in with them. Go and find out what they're up to. See if there's an offer or a deal you can do to get them back in the studio, whether it's just a 2-week pass to get them back in the groove of things. Because from this, completely free advertising, you're getting people back into your studio. They might tell their friends or refer their friends. Plus, they might even join back up. So reactivation, definitely something you need to consider every single month. Number 3, upsells. So you don't always need new clients to increase. You don't always need new clients to increase profit in your business, okay? You just need to find a way to increase client spend or increase client lifetime value. Remember, if a client leaves, you don't need to replace it. The more clients that don't leave, the less new people you need to be taking on. It really is that simple. So have a look at add-on memberships, one-time purchases, side sells, and potentially something none of us consider is downsells. So if you know your client lifetime value, let's say you keep it simple as 12 months, maybe at month 10 or 11, you see if there's a slightly different program or package that you can offer them, because you know on average this person is going to leave at month 12. That means then they'll sign up to the lower package and potentially stay with you for another 6 or 7 months. So downsells are great, cross-sells are great, one-time purchases, clothing, supplements, MyZone belts, loads of different things, membership add-ons, nutrition support, personal coach support, additional one-to-ones every single week. There's loads of different ways to increase profit and increase revenue into your business from your current clients. Number 4. Referrals, okay? Remember, your clients are your strongest advertising platform. They love you. They want to help you. So make sure you're asking for referrals from your clients. When you do, give some sort of incentive, okay? But every month, change it up. 50% off if you bring a friend in who joins. Bring a friend and let them just try a session. If a friend signs up, we're going to give you a hoodie. Okay, so every single month, come up with a new initiative, new incentive to make your clients to want to bring their friends and family into your fitness business. Number 5, different to the charity, workshops and events. So we've got here, same as charity, okay? This can be free or paid. If it's paid, you might want to focus on something specific. It might be a kettlebell workshop that you run once a month and you charge £30 for 4 hours work. If you can get, let's say, 10 people on that, £40 for the 4 hours, that's £400 easy money into your fitness business. So it could be something specific, or it could be simply you helping the community. So it could be like a charity event, or just a sports event, or some sort of arts and craft event, something that's happening at your studio that's going to get a lot of people talking about it, that's going to get people interested and get people actually through the door. Remember, they don't always have to come in for fitness. That's over to you then to convince them to want to join your program. So aim to do once a quarter and see if you can get other businesses to join in. So have a look at where your client shops, works, visits, find those places and see what they can do to support you or want to join on board so you can really build that connection. And this takes us to number 6, local partnerships, okay? And there's so many ways to do this. We've mentioned one already, doing stuff like events. Get them to come down, do events for them. There's loads of different ways local partnerships can benefit you. You can maybe even see if a local partnership, you go into a butcher's and say, I want to refer all my clients. Is there anything that you can offer my clients, such as discount rates, okay? It could be referrals. Go to the hairdressers and say, we'd love to do a referral program. If you've got any clients that want to come in, train, send them our way, and we'll advertise your services in our fitness facility. Bolt-ons is the next one, another great option. Okay, so maybe like you said, you might just say, actually, with our program, you also get £10 worth of meat from the butchers every week. You also get this specialist protein powder once a month as being part of the program. That's you connecting with local businesses in your area to build that connection. But when you're doing this type of thing, just make sure you're looking for the people that work with your same target audience. If you're an over 30, let's say you're a ladies only facility, you don't really want to be going to a men's hairdressers because that just wouldn't fit. So when you find them local partnerships, local businesses to connect to, make sure they also target the same type of audience you do. And finally, start conversations with these businesses. You don't always have to go in to try and see if you can get them to refer people to you. Potentially you can start stuff and launch corporate gigs for them. So if you go to a big local business, you've got like 50, 60 clients, you might just go in and say, guys, I want to put on a free nutrition workshop to really help your guys feel a little bit better about themselves, tone up a little bit, and they can work harder and overall. So there's loads of options when it comes to local partnerships. Number 7, something like we talked about yesterday with the directories was, can we do leaflet drops? Okay, they're really, really, really beneficial. You can drop them off everywhere you go, where people sit down and wait, or they're scanning, they're looking. Notice boards, okay? It doesn't have to be just leaflets, it could be posters. We just want to make sure your name is everywhere, so they see your ads on Facebook, they see your website, they see your emails, and now they're seeing your adverts in hair salons, in MOT stations, in dentists, loads of places. Have, again, luck where your target audience hangs out and see if you can drop leaflets and posters and things off. Potentially, you could even do cross-local partnerships. So on your leaflet, you might say, also consider this business, and this business. So you don't have to front up the cost for a leaflet or a poster. If you can get other businesses to join in and be part of this leaflet drop, of this poster, that potentially then saves you a load of money on printing, because you can get them to chip in and buy some sort of leaflet or posters. So it saves you a lot of money. Plus, like you say, your cross-partnershiping. So if someone comes into their business, they can refer you to you. If someone comes into your business, you can refer them to them. And it's always going to benefit when you start mixing with other businesses, because their clients, their target audience, potentially can always come to your fitness business too. So make sure when you do this, you drop it at your local targeted audience location. So wherever they hang out, we've already mentioned this. And also add codes. This is something a lot of us tend to forget, especially when we do leaflets or flyers and stuff. We create them and they look fantastic and we hand them out to places. But if you don't know where this lead has come from, maybe they picked up the leaflet and then went onto your website, and then you think that's a website lead. Or they picked up the leaflet and then saw your advert on Facebook and that came through Facebook then. You don't know if that leaflet worked or not. So what we tend to do is say, with this leaflet, get a further 10% off by using code Leaflet5 or Leaflet. That then lets you know that this person found your leaflet and then they've come directly because they've seen it. And like I say, start conversations with local businesses, okay? When you go into local businesses, let's say you go into a hairdresser's and say, am I okay to leave these leaflets here? And they're like, yes. Don't just walk straight out. Start a conversation with them. Find out a little bit more about their business. See if you can help them out in any sort of way by just saying, I'd love to promote your business. Never ask for anything. Always offer something. Give something. Build that connection. Build that trust. And eventually they will be like, you know what? This person's really helped me. Let's see what I can do for them. And unfortunately, it's not quick, okay? It's not like paid advertising where you put money in and you get people are in front of you straight away and they want to join. It's not quick. So you need to be taking them around, doing your thing, maybe every quarter, every 6 months, new leaflet, drop them around to every single place as usual. But it's all about getting your business to as many different locations as possible, okay? Remember, you just want them to see that you're everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, online, offline, local newspapers, radio, TV. They just want to feel like your fitness business is the place to be in your local area. Which takes us on to the last one, paid advertising. So offline paid advertising isn't as good as online. You've got things like radio and TV, newspapers and magazines, signs and billboards, okay? It's not as powerful as online advertising, but it's all about being omnipresent. We just need to be in as many places as possible to show off what it is that we do. So remember, when you do this, make sure you put some sort of tracking code so you know if this advertising is working or not. Because if it is, you'll want to do more. If it isn't, you probably won't want to do any more because you'll just be wasting your money. And remember, it's all about being omnipresent. You just want them to think that you're everywhere. The more places you can be, the more eyes people are going to see, the more referrals you get, the more clients you get. It's going to be a win-win for everything. So make sure you're doing the 9 stuff we talked about from yesterday and some of the 8 stuff that we talked about today. So offline is tough and it's slow. It's not as exciting as yesterday's topics were because offline is hard. Online has really made things easier. But in your ecosystem, the thing you need to build to make sure you never ever run out of leads, you need to do this stuff. Because remember this one thing, you know those days where you wake up and you've got nobody in your inbox wanting to know more? Those are the days that we don't want. We don't want you to run out of leads. So make sure you start implementing the 9s from yesterday, the 8s from today. And then it really is over to you, okay? We've talked about the foundations now to building that 10K fitness business. We've talked about numbers and systems. Yesterday and today we focused on lead generation and sharing your offer on the World Wide Web, sharing your offer offline to try and bring people into your fitness business. And now it really is over to you. Now, if you want us to show you and give you basically the templates to be able to do all this yourself, then you need to come join us in the FitPro Portal Ultra. Okay, so we're going to help you build the foundation. So take what I've shown you from the last 3 days, but scale it 5 or 6 times better, okay, with downloads and templates and everything you need to do. All you need to do is start grabbing the stuff that you need and implementing it straight into your business. And we're going to coach you all the way. It's a tried and tested model, okay? It's simply 6 steps that you need to do. We've covered 2 of the steps so far over the last couple of days. Tomorrow, we've got step 3. On Friday, we've got step 4, and then there's 5 and 6, which we've not even covered yet, and we're not going to cover on this 5-day challenge. So the 6-step method's been tried and tested in hundreds of local businesses, and we're going to help you build that fitness business that you desire. Okay, so remember, Apple don't just release an iPhone. Nike don't just bring out a new pair of trainers. They plan it all. Okay, they're organized. They might say we're going to bring out the new phone in a year and a half, and then they start working their way backwards. When should we start advertising it? When should we get people to start reviewing it? When should we announce that a new phone potentially is coming out to build a load of interest? And then by the time launch date comes, they know they've got queues waiting outside the door for people to want to buy from them because they've built a marketing plan. And this is what we need to do in our fitness business, okay? We shouldn't just be guessing on what offers we should be running or how much we should be charging or when we should be doing sessions, okay? We need to be in total control. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to help you build your lead gen system and your business marketing plan for your fitness business, okay? So you can consistently keep producing leads, keep growing and scale your business. And the 6 steps literally build on top of one another. It's not a mash, it's not a mess. You do step 1, and then we build step 2 on top of it because now we've successfully done step 2. So step 1, understanding your numbers. Step 2, creating an offer. Step 3, sharing this offer with the world. Step 4, chasing after the leads. So you can see they all build on top of each other to make sure you build a sustainable and successful business that hits that 10K a month mark. Take Nicole, okay? Nicole started with no studio. By the end of year 1, she had that studio with 60 clients. Simon's gone from 1 studio to 2 studio with over 200 clients, okay? So we're literally going to give you all information to be able to do this stuff. Module 1, we've talked about this a minute ago. Really understanding the numbers that gets you to 10K. Number 2, crafting your entry offer and your long-term offer so we can make sure these clients are going to stay with us for a minimum of 12 to 16 months. That should be a minimum, okay? You don't want clients leaving you in less than 16 months or less than 12 months. Building your lead gen ecosystem, online, offline, paid and free, so you've always got leads every single day landing in your inbox wanting to know more about what it is you do. Now you've got these leads, it's then all about chasing them down, getting them booked in for that consultation or your sales call, or however you do it. Then it is the sales call or the consultation, making sure you have the ability and the knowledge to be able to sell and not struggle to make those sales. And then finally, once we're now at 10K, it's all about what do we do next? Do we open Studio 2? Do we take more staff on? Do we almost automate the whole business? Do we step away and take a manager on? So module 6 is all about continuing the growth. I'm literally going to be coaching you all the way, okay? I'm here to speak to you whenever you need. You get a weekly group coaching call. We get guest speakers inside the group to answer your questions. You get an onboarding call with myself, one-on-one, where we go through the whole thing. And this is what Carrie literally said, okay? The FitPro portal has saved me a fortune and outsourcing, give me the social media, the ads, the guest interviews, and everything she needed to grow her fitness business. Plus, you get access to the whole of the FitPro portal, which is your ad copy, your social media, your downloads, your templates, your guides, literally everything you need to really take your fitness business to 10K and then keep scaling with all unlimited support. So no matter your marketing experience, you start off with a call with me. You then have access to our group. In the group, we've got ad experts, marketing experts, sales experts, weekly coaching call, and support from FitPros all over the world. And as you can see, there's literally hundreds and hundreds of reviews from FitPros, all who've done this. So let's grow your fitness business to that 10K. Simply head over to thefitproportal.com or click the link below. Have a read. If you have any questions, just let me know. And if you're ready to get started, simply click the link to sign up, then book your onboarding call with me so we can start mapping out your fitness business, get you to that initial 10K, and then we can grow and scale from there. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Cheers.